Sounded great, Becky.
Thanks, Francis. I didn't think we'd ever finish.
Yeah, I noticed that. Becky, we should work the end of that song again.
Phil, I thought we only had the studio till 4 o'clock.
Yeah, we can squeeze about 5 more minutes out of the manager.
Francis, I've got to get out of here.
Don't worry. Phil, look, we're all a little bit tired, and the clothes sounded fine to me.
Look, Francis, normally I wouldn't care either, but this has got to be perfect when we hit Cohen with it in New York.
So we'll start fresh next time. Hey, the session's tomorrow, remember?
Yeah. Becky?
Look, Phil, if I weren't so tired, I made an engagement for tonight. My father-in-law is...
Look, she's been here for 3 hours already.
Yeah. She wasn't even here for 45 minutes
Look,
after
Phil,
we started
if it weren't so
setting up.
important...
All right. Gentlemen and lady, all in favor of staying, say aye.
Aye.
Get out of here. Becky, our plane leaves at 10 tomorrow morning for New York. Be there! What's the matter with her?
Nothing. Just go easy on her.
Well, hey, look. She left her sheet music.
The one time he has to cut class to be home with me, and it has to be today. Shoot. Oh, I worked with a burlap sack when I was 12. Why won't it work now? Shit. How was your day?
My day was lousy. How was yours?
Frustrating. All those classes I used to go to in the morning and wish that I was home in bed, they all came back to me. Russ, I've got to get out of here.
Hey, baby, your cheeks are looking a little flushed. You feel all right?
Yeah, I feel fine.
They're cold, too. You been outside?
Come on, you know better than that.
Yeah, I know you better than that. Why are your shoes on?
My feet were cold.
They're wet, too. Becky, come on. What's going on?
Okay, Columbo, you caught me. I went outside a couple of minutes ago to see if there was any mail, and there wasn't.
When'd you check?
Just before you got here, which explains why the cheeks are still cold and the feet are still wet. Now, would you give me a big hug and tell me why you had such a lousy day? Yeah.
You know, I worried about you through 2 classes, a lab. Even tried to call you around lunchtime.
You did?
Yeah. But I didn't have any change. And I was late for my 1 o'clock. You know, I bet you must get bored laying around here all day long, and I'm sorry. I'd love to make it just a little more exciting for you. But that would ruin your total rest.
Yeah, well, who's gonna know, huh?
Ben, I bet. I thought I was gonna die when he said that to me. Oh, and Russ, I guess you already know that total rest doesn't allow for any... I cut him right there. I should have made him say the word.
No, stop.
No, I should have said... Hey, Ben, is that why Lori's looking so rested?
Russ! Shame on you.
I gotta cook you dinner. You're supposed to be gaining weight.
Yeah, don't worry about that. Junior's taking care of that.
Yeah, well, Junior won't grow if you don't grow. You know, I have a terrible confession.
What?
I hate the idea that you're sick and laying around here all day and everything. But you being here with me and being in my spotlight, not somebody else.
Yeah, that part you like, huh?
Yeah, that part I like, huh?
Yeah, I kind of thought so. Tell you what, You go cook dinner, I'll go brush my hair, okay? And why don't you check the mail again?
Because I already did.
I'm not really happy with working in Alex's office.
Why is that?
Well, this is going to sound foolish, but they're not my patients. I can't really get to know them.
You're a doctor, not a social worker.
Now, Mitch, you of all people should know what I mean. A client's more than a legal document or a medical history. It takes time to develop a rapport.
It sounds as if you don't intend to stay with Alex.
Well, I don't really see myself staying there. But then again, I don't really see any way out.
Well, look again.
What's this?
Surprise. The lease that you signed with Carpenter. It's, I was just going over it last night. Now here, see this underline in red?
Insurance clause.
Uh-huh.
So, Mitch, I knew I was insured.
I swear, I wouldn't have any business at all if all my clients had just learned to read. Now go on, read it.
In the event of fire or any such act that may cause permanent damage to the normal operation of the aforementioned business, the undersigned lessor will render to the undersigned lessee full reimbursement for all loss of equipment in said business until proper reparations can be made within a reasonable period of time. Carpenter's insurance
Is going to pay for your business loss. Now, you can either order your equipment through Carpenter, or you can take cash on the barrelhead.
Do you know what this means?
Well, I don't know what it means in dollars and cents because I haven't established a price on your fledgling practice.
But with this money, I can go back on my own. I mean, I can go back to Hollister Square if I want to.
Oh.
Mitch!
Now, Ben.
You're a genius.
Oh, now, Ben. Now, just hold your horses a minute here. Ben, I want you to take that money, yes. But I want you to get yourself away from Carpenter and his cohorts. I want you to take your money and establish your business somewhere other than in Hollister Square, anywhere else. Why, you could have died in that fire.
But they have to rebuild if I make them, right?
I'm not even going to answer that.
Thanks, Mitch. I'll have to think it over.
Oh, I swear, I wasn't even that stubborn.
Hi there, Mama.
Hi, how'd your day go?
Not so good. I'm turning early. What are you doing?
Housekeeping.
Oh, so you gave up the new house on, huh?
Yes, I did.
Best news that I've heard all day. I knew you'd get tired of that dream.
Oh, I said I was housekeeping, Gene. That means I'm getting rid of all these, and this is the house I'm keeping.
What?
Made up my mind. This house is 9944, 100% right for me.
Now, Mom, I thought you said you gave up the hunt.
Well, I did, but I finally captured what I wanted.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
Was Leon just over here?
Oh, he left these pictures a while back. I just called him up and told him to prepare the papers. 78 Lancelot Drive. Sounds like something out of a fairy tale.
I don't believe this, Mom.
Lots of windows, even a few trees.
Yeah, barbed wire and alarms included, too?
Oh, even you can't change my mind about this house.
Mom, you didn't sign anything, did you?
Oh, that's just a formality.
No, that's a formality that will never be. Mom, you don't have the money to buy that house.
My savings account will handle the down payment, and my Social Security and retirement, and a few babysitting jobs every now and then will take care of the monthly bills.
Mom, in that neighborhood, it isn't safe to babysit any kid over 6.
Gene, you said you had a hard day, remember? Don't give me the chance to make it harder. Now, what do you want for dinner?
Mom, that money that you have in your savings account, now, Dad left that for you to be comfortable. He never intended for you to become some wheeler dealer in real estate.
But he didn't want me to be unhappy. Gene, can you imagine your father living here?
Mom, I've done the best for you that I could. Now,
Oh, Gene, baby, I know that, and I love you for it. But this isn't me. It's you. And I'm going home.
Then, Mom, you're gonna have to go alone.
Oh, the Lord is on my side, and I am never alone, Gene.
Oh, great. Now I've got to argue with the Lord, too.
Oh, Gene, I don't want you to worry over this. I just want you to be happy like I am.
Then, Mom, hey, Hey. Give up that crazy idea. Come on.
Like I said, son, I'm going home. And if that's crazy, then I don't think we have anything else to talk about. Now, do we, Gene?
Ben, there's 1,000 reasons, and you know them all.
Lori, it's not secure. Alex could leave for full-time hospital work any day.
Well, then you'd get his patients.
Not necessarily.
Oh, come on, Ben. They love you. You're a young Alex Greeley.
I don't want to fill another man's shoes.
That's pride, Ben. Pure and simple. You say you want to be the perfect doctor, but you're thinking only of yourself.
Now, you know that's not true. A doctor exists for his patients, but if the doctor isn't happy, what kind of treatment can he give?
Oh, and doing battle with a corrupt landlord's going to sharpen your medical skills that much more?
Oh, what you're saying is I'm not moving quickly enough into the great American dream, huh?
Ben, you know how little money means to me.
I'm not talking about money. I'm talking about getting as close as I can to a free lunch, taking the easy way out.
I've never taken the easy way out. You know what I went through with Miriam Mason.
Fine. Now use that example here. I could buckle to Charles Carpenter and leap right back into a comfortable, quiet routine, but I'm not going to do that.
And what does the Lord want?
Now, Lori, you're dropping that name because you're losing this argument.
I'll drop that name for whatever reason I choose, Ben, good or bad. Now, what do you think God wants you to do with this practice?
All right. Now, I haven't prayed about it, but I really feel
All right,
in my
wait,
heart...
stop right there. You haven't answered my question because you can't. Now, at least ask him what to do. Ben, we've been through a lot lately. Dad, Grandma, the fire. What's so wrong about taking the money and calling this a stalemate? You could get your own practice in a couple of years. Ben, just think about all the experience that you'd have. I mean, if you made a mistake now, with Alex, you wouldn't be ruined. But if you did it on your own, there wouldn't be anyone to catch you.
Lori, I've always given the Lord that privilege to catch me, which means being out on a limb. I've done that so often, I'm not comfortable being comfortable. I have to step out in faith.
Well, then all I'm asking is that you make sure it's a step of faith, not pride or impatience.
You know, for a minute, I thought we were going to have our first argument.
Hey, I want to talk to you, man. What were you doing?
Just cleaning up my office. What brings you back, brother?
Brother, I'll give you, brother. You know darn well why I'm here.
Oh, you found out about the good news, right?
You couldn't let it go, could you? Huh? You saw Mom as an easy target and you just couldn't let it go.
There's no need to thank me.
Thank you. Hey, man. Don't count your commission so quick there, Jack, you know? You haven't got anything signed yet. And far as I'm concerned, Mama's just another interested customer and she's not going to sign anything.
Commission? Is that what you think? Well, for your information, brother, I subtracted the commission from the sales price. Your mother's in her early 60s, man. You're gonna have to let her go sooner or later.
Just don't talk about the way I feel about my mom.
You better stop thinking about the way you feel and start thinking about the way she feels. Look at your family. There's 3 of you living in that apartment or whatever it is. 2 want to move and 1 wants to stay. Hey, that's no family.
Hey, look, man, there's some things you just don't take a vote on. That's my responsibility to take care of them, whether they think I'm right or wrong.
If that's the case here, then you're wrong. Bet you haven't even seen the place. That's how much you care about how they feel.
Hey, I lived in the place, man. I don't have to look. I remember.
Haven't been there in, what, 12 years?
So now it's 12 years old. So what?
I never seen such a narrow-minded turkey in all my life.
Shh. You ought to go look in the mirror.
Come on, Gene. You could at least give the place the once-over. Just leave all your hunches, your ready-made decisions and prejudices behind. Take a fresh look. You have to gather the facts before you can make an argument. You owe your mama that much.
Man, one of these days, I'm gonna come and I'm gonna do what I always come over here to do.
Well, I'm glad you keep stopping by. Each time we have a little chat, it makes me feel a little closer to you. Never had a brother, you know.
Are you sure you got parents, man?
I'm just gonna pretend you didn't say that. 78 Lancelot. Keys next door. Just mention my name, Leon, with a capital.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna go with that because I don't want to get mugged. Maybe tomorrow. What's in the box?
Baseball cards.
We're almost brothers. I mean, you can trust me, right?
Buy the house, I'll tell you.
There, Nancy. Let me help you with your coat. Car.
Either your maid passed out or that's Miriam.
What? Oh, Nancy, I'm sorry.
Well, I think we better not wake her up. Who does your cleaning around here? Rhoda Rooter?
Well, actually, she was supposed to clean this up this evening.
And leave afterwards?
Precisely, but, you know, we can go elsewhere.
Oh, that's how it works. Daddy. Oh, Daddy, what happened?
Let me guess. I'd say that you found the wine that I was chilling for Nancy.
What's she doing here?
She's my guest. What are you doing here?
I'm your daughter. Well, who wins, Charles?
Well, I can't send her out in this kind of...
Hey, what are you guys whispering about? Oh, we were just commenting on your housekeeping. Really, Miriam, this place is an armpit.
Well, it takes one to know one, doesn't it? What? Aren't you late for something?
We've been out for drinks and dinner, and she can stay as long as she likes.
Oh, I'm not leaving.
How about the den? You can go there.
Okay. Hey, wait a minute, Daddy. You aren't really gonna fall for this tramp
Miriam,
party.
why don't you go upstairs and wait for the hangover tomorrow morning?
Come on, Daddy. I mean it. She's just using
I
you.
think I'll start the car. Why don't we go to my place, okay?
Oh, no. You don't have to leave if you don't want to.
Well, I'd really hope to do more tonight than just count dust bowls.
Oh, come on. Just because I haven't swindled a fortune for my mother doesn't mean that I'm not...
Now, that's
Well,
enough.
know
I
what's
said that's
Oh,
enough,
come on,
Miriam.
Daddy. You can't be this stupid.
All this was a harmless dinner engagement.
Look, nothing that touches that woman is ever harmless.
I thought she was your best friend a month ago.
Yeah, she was, but I learned. Can't you learn from my mistake?
I enjoy her company.
Oh, Daddy, don't you know what she thinks of you? She sees you as a walking dollar sign. You just open your mouth, say hello, and she hears a cash register ring.
You know, sometimes, Miriam, I think you're a little too transparent to be a carpenter.
So what's that supposed to mean?
I think you're jealous.
I am not.
And even if I'm complimented, I think you better get over it pretty quickly, or it'll take a lot longer than you think it will.
I think I'll just have to tell Mother about this.
Oh, by all means, do that. That will really make her very sure of how hopeless I am. And another thing, to avoid any more embarrassing incidents such as we had just a moment ago, I suggest that you clean this room up, along with yourself as well.
You're gonna regret this, Daddy. Daddy, she's just setting up. I know those types. You're gonna regret this, Daddy. You will.
How's about a cheese and peanut butter sandwich?
Sounds fattening.
That's the idea.
Yeah. Hello, is Becky there?
Yeah. Who is this?
It's Phil, Russ. Can I speak with her?
Well, she can't come to the phone right now, and she hasn't been feeling so hot, so why don't you call back tomorrow afternoon, maybe?
Look, man, I just wanted to tell her that I got her sheet music. She left it in the studio.
Fine, I'll tell her. Wait a minute. When did she leave it there?
Today's rehearsal.
She had a rehearsal today?
Yeah, today. Look, Russ, are you sure she's there?
Yeah, she's in the shower. I'll relay the message, okay?
Thanks.
No, thank you.
Sandwich ready?
Phil called.
When?
Just now.
Well, Russ, why didn't you call me?
You seen your sheet music kicking around anywhere?
What?
You're incredible.
So what did Phil want?
Oh, knock it off. You left your sheet music at the studio after rehearsal today.
Oh, come on, Russ. Give me the benefit of the
You
doubt.
got
will
that
you?
this afternoon when you gave me that line about checking the mail. I glanced at the mail when I left at 11 o'clock this morning, and then I stuffed it back in the box because I was running a little late.
Guess somebody took it.
I brought it up when I came home. Get back into bed. I don't believe you.
All right, so what? I went to a rehearsal. Big deal. I mean, I didn't sing or anything. I mean, we
For
just
all
went
I
to
know,
the
you were
music class.
trampolining at the gym.
Oh,
What is this?
I'll tell you what this is, Russ. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Tell that to our baby.
Our baby? Well, about 3 weeks ago, you were just running me into the abortion clinic. Or
I was
forget
looking
that?
for options.
Yeah? Well, what do you think I'm doing? I'm just keeping every option I have open. Now, why can't you understand that?
Right. I'm sorry that I'm so slow.
Well,
call Dr. Greeley and explain it to him. He'd tie you to a hospital bed. No more nightclub singing,
I'm not
man. You
talking
heard
about
him?
nightclubs. I'm talking about New York.
It's in New York.
My future. Ross, Dave Cohen wants us to come to New York because he wants to see us perform in a more professional atmosphere.
When?
I leave tomorrow morning. Flight's at 10 o'clock.
You are not going to New York. You are not stepping 1 foot out of this house.